You're so 90s.
No.
You ready to get spicy?
Yeah.
Good.
Can't wait
Fired
for these.
up.
Can't wait for these comments.
Here we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
Board games.
and
hot takes.
spice. That is spicy. We are here just to have a discussion. It's a discussion video, hot topic in our household right now, and that is perfectionism in the board game world,
Hobby.
board game hobby. And you're probably like, what do you mean? We mean so many things by this. But I don't know if this is, and actually I think I know, it might be more relevant to us in the creator space because we are exposed to this.
I think I
all
would
the time.
also throw it out. It is definitely in the realm of working in the board game space as well. I see it a lot
Yes.
in the consumerism aspect of the hobby as well.
Yes. If you are just like gaming casually every now and then, you know, with your friends or whatever, and you're not really deep into the hobby, you probably aren't going to know
Sure.
about this aspect, the dark side.
I don't know if it's like you don't know, or I would say it's just more so like it's not a relevant topic.
Relevant. Yeah. So what do we mean by perfectionism in board games? I think that it has become more and more prevalent, or at least more and more noticeable.
Feel like it has in the last like year or two.
That some people out there, not all people, we are generalizing here. Please do keep that in mind. And please also keep in mind, these are our opinions. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Your opinion can be different. That's fine. That people expect perfectionism all throughout the hobby. Perfectionism in gameplay, perfectionism in quality, in rules. Even if you're just playing games casually with friends.
Yeah.
Like, perfection must be achieved. Otherwise,
you're not experiencing the hobby properly.
Exactly.
Which is the problem.
Because
I would argue, if that's your shtick,
mm-hmm.
by all means, do your thing.
Don't hang out with us.
But not everyone needs to, just like not everyone needs to cater to the way we play games.
Sure, yeah.
But it's the outward expression
mm-hmm.
and viciousness that I think can come from people that believe that board games should be played perfectly.
Yeah. And so some ways that we experience this as an example, because obviously we do playthroughs, and we have said a billion times when we do our playthroughs, this is not...
And to be clear, a playthrough is distinctly different
than
a how to play.
Which is what I was just about to say, that we usually always at the beginning say this is not how to play video.
But it makes
we will give you
difference.
A general overview. And we're speaking for ourselves, but we know that we're not alone here in the space for this. I think people need to keep in mind that a playthrough, now I'm not talking about how to play should be pretty much close to perfect, but if somebody makes a mistake, it's still fine. Yeah,
I just also want to caveat it quickly.
Nobody's going to die.
Two things. One is board games. Let's all calm down.
Yeah.
Two, we're all human beings. Like, we are inherently flawed.
Yes.
So no one's going to play a board game perfectly every freaking time, nor should that have ever
been an expectation.
Been the expectation.
Fly just flew right on my face. Okay, so for playthroughs, that's what I'm talking about right now. There is two expectations that people have. Number one is that you play the game perfectly without looking at the rule book and you don't make any mistakes ever. And the second is that people expect you to have a perfect strategy or be good at the game. Now, we get this in our comments all the time. At 11:07, you did this. At 12:52, you should have done this instead. Like, we experience this a lot because, like, I think part of the beauty of our channel is that we're just people playing board games. We're not, we're professionals because we do this for a living, but we are literally just two people trying to enjoy a game. And when, you know, Matt and Jason or whoever, and oftentimes Jeff, we do a playthrough, it's going to be their first time ever playing the game. Because I actually kind of prefer it that way. Like, I know the rules. I will teach the game. And we've had some viewers that have said, oh, I really like that you do this, because then they can ask questions and it makes them not feel dumb for having the same question. And it shows you the actual experience of what it would be like for real people to play the board game.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get similar comments. Like, we've had in instances where, like, we do board game weekend videos and Jamie will do B-roll of a game. You know, just a pan over a board. And, like, people will, like, comment and be like, they'll, like, pause the video, look at the board state, and comment and be like, oh, you're playing wrong because this piece is here when it shouldn't be. And I'm like, why are we this way?
I don't know.
Just, it's okay. It's okay that we are playing a game incorrectly. It impacts you 0%.
Yes.
I just find it weird that we feel this obligation. It almost is like this, like, it almost sometimes feel like it's this situation where it's like, I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, I know this game better than
you. I'm going to show you why.
Yeah.
And that's a bit bizarre to me. Like, why can't... Again, if you want to experience that and play that way in your own group, by all means. But, like, other people shouldn't be made to feel like they're not gamers or they're not as smart or good at whatever because they don't play that way.
Yeah, and it's unreal. Like, the whole...
And it's unrealistic.
It's unrealistic. And the whole rule book thing, like, people don't want you to be, like, looking in a rule book in a video, but, like... How am I supposed to memorize a 20-page rule book? So many board games now are, and that's another point, like, so many board games now that are not just, like, simple whatever. It's, like, 20, 30 pages, and then you have to remember every little nuance, and there's always a conditional thing.
And there's conditions on the conditions.
Conditions on the conditions. And, yeah, like, we've gotten, you know, feedback on playthrough videos where it's like, well, here's, like... 10 points
20 points of why you played wrong.
Of how you didn't optimize this and how you... And not even played it wrong.
Yeah, just didn't
you
play it
played the game right, but you didn't show it off well enough, or you didn't do this, or you didn't do that, or why wouldn't you do that? And, like, I'm not going to lie, and I'm obviously not going to say anything and whatever, but, like, we've had feedback from, like, designers who've been like, oh, well, you should have done this, and you should have done this, and it's like...
We haven't played your game 300 times like you have.
You designed the game.
Also,
you know this.
Also, if we've played it 5 times, we are going to have a similar experience to people that are going to eventually play this game.
Yeah,
like
we're just two people.
People playing board games.
And I think, like, we choose to play, and we've talked about this many times before, but we don't choose to play, like, we don't, you know, we want to win, but we're not like, I'm going to get the highest score ever possible. Yeah. I'm going to break the game, or I'm going to do whatever. We just want to have fun. And if you don't want to have fun playing, like our Slam Throne video, guys who don't like to have fun, you need to chill.
Yeah, it's a lot of that stuff too. Like, this is kind of a side tangent, I guess, but there's a lot of, like, you know, we've experienced it with Slam Throne. There's a lot of people that'll, and these people are always going to exist, and they're always going to be the very vocal minority. But they'll be like,
"Don't like
this is stupid. I don't like this."
Without ever having played the game.
This is a dumb idea and it shouldn't exist. And it's like, okay, but that's for you. Like, we don't like this thing and it shouldn't exist. It's like, who are you speaking for?
Yeah.
You know, and again, like, why do we feel like we need to put so much negativity out into the universe? Like, it's fine if you don't like it, and it's fine if you want to express that opinion for yourself. But ultimately, what it comes down to is, like, what is the point of expressing your disinterest in a game? No one's forcing you to buy it. No one's forcing you to have any interaction with it. Just don't buy it, and just don't comment on it. Just move on and be like, okay, well, this one's not for me. I'm just not going to get it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's, like, kind of this, I think, falls into this perfectionism thing where it's like every game needs to be perfect and it needs to be catered specifically to me. Otherwise, I'm going to complain.
Yeah, and if I don't like it, then it's not perfect.
Yeah, and it's a bad game. And
there's
it's like,
no perfect games.
And sometimes, like, we will get feedback, or, like, I've had this happen to me personally from, like, members of our community or like people on YouTube being like, well, I bought this game because you said it was fun and you liked it, and I'm mad at you now because I hated it and it's your fault. And I'm like, no, it's your fault.
You're an
for
adult.
making the purchase.
Yeah.
We're not twisting your arm. We're providing you information in order to make informed decisions, which we state in almost every video. Do your research, make informed decisions, and if you buy it and you don't like it, that's on you.
Yeah.
And it's very weird that people have, I just feel like as we've progressed, and maybe it's like a post-COVID thing, I don't know, there's like this inability for people to hold themselves accountable for bad behavior. Yeah. It's like, well, it's your fault. And it's like, no, you're an adult who made a decision, and it's okay. Sell the game or get rid of it or do what you want, and learn from the behavior. But it's also like, just to talk about the consumerism aspect of it too, like with things I see with like Dice Throne is like, people also expect their games to be in perfect condition.
Oh my God, when we said that our library for the cafe was going to be our games, there were people that were like, how could you do that? People are going to destroy your games. It's like, games are meant to be played. Like, they should be well loved.
People keep games in shrink, and I'm like, okay, if that's your thing, fine.
Yeah, that's great.
And but isn't the point of these games to play them? Like, we've had comments of like, oh, like, these cards are worn down. It's like, yeah, I like that. It tells a story that we've played this a bunch. And then it's like, oh, remember that time we did it this way or whatever. But like, this comes up in consumerism of board games too, where it's like this, like I've had people email our support line and be like, hey, I need a new game because mine's damaged.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And it's like, and I have to like zoom in 300 times to see a small nick on the box, and I'm like,
it's not perfect.
Are you kidding me? And like, another example of this is like, with Slam Throne, people are like, well, what happens if the caps get damaged? And I'm like, well, they're going to.
Yeah. Because
that's the point of the game. It's okay. It's okay if board games show a little bit of wear. Mm-hmm. It's fine. I mean, these things are meant to be played with.
Yeah.
Like if you play with a toy, or you play with like a badminton racket or a soccer ball, or whatever, it's, people aren't like, oh man, I took my soccer ball out to the soccer field and kicked it around a bunch, and it's got a bunch of scuffs on it.
Got dirt on it.
Oh my God, I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, like I just also think, the very first solo mode video that I did for Board Game Geek, one of the very first comments I got was like, ugh, she already made a mistake in explaining the rules. This is a hard pass. Not gonna watch. No good. Like, it was literally a comment almost exactly like that.
So bizarre.
And all that had happened is I misspoke. I just missaid something, because I'm not looking at a script when I'm doing those videos. I'm literally just teaching the game as I would teach a friend or whatever. And I played the game right. But like, even if you just accidentally say something wrong, I think people are just very aggressive about it. And I know, and that's why I said at the beginning, this is probably the most relevant to people who put
ourselves in that public sphere.
Yeah, you create the content of showing a game, and then people will literally go down into their board game room, pull the game out, pull it out, grab the rule book, flip to the page, find where you're wrong, and type it out. And that's madness. Yeah. Because if you're doing that in our comments, I just need you to know, we don't care. No. And like, you can tell us, and that's great. But
yeah, it's a somewhat similar aspect. And I bring this up all the time in like our Discord community, and people ask questions about like, what's the toughest thing to deal with and blah, blah, blah. A lot of it's unsolicited feedback. I mean, we're not asking, and I know someone in the comments can be like, well, you're putting out content, you have to have thicker skin, you have to deal with this. And I'm like, why is the onus put on the creator to deal with
people who are assholes? Yeah.
Like, I would like to think that if I was in a retail situation and someone was being an asshole to someone behind the counter, I feel like I would step up and be like, hey man, like, calm down. Yeah, like, why are you being a jerk? And that's, a lot of the time, that's what unsolicited feedback feels like. Yeah. Even if your intention is genuine and nice, it's a really weird position to put yourself in, to throw that stuff out there, because it never feels like you're just trying to be supportive. It feels like you're trying to attack character or attack intelligence. Yeah. And some of that might come down to just how that message is put out, with tone. And let's also understand tone cannot be interpreted via messaging.
It's really difficult, yeah. On a
So
post.
just be mindful of that sort of thing. And again, like, mistakes are okay.
Yeah.
And it's part of human nature, and it's fine, and it needs to be fine in the board gaming space.
Yeah, I just, like, you know, so long as you're not playing, like, if we played a game and we got every rule wrong
Sure.
and someone was like, you guys, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
I would understand that.
Yeah.
But if we're, like, missing something, because, like, I've mentioned this before. I've played Final Girl, like, probably hundreds of times at this point. Every stream, I'm still like, you guys are going to laugh, but I don't remember. Do I do this, or how does this work? Or I just can't remember everything. And I just don't know when we got away from just, like, playing to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that people look at people who are making playthrough videos and creating content as like, well, you should know all of these things. Anybody can make content. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't go to school to learn how to play board games.
We've also never stated that we're like...
No, we just want to have fun.
That we're incredible board game players.
Oh, we're not
We're
good.
not
We're not very good at it.
Yeah,
I think
people
just have the expectation that you're going to be great. And if you're not, then they think you're bad people, or they think you're bad, like, or they're like, this is stupid, I won't watch these again, or whatever. I'm
never watching their content again.
And I want to be clear, like, those comments don't hurt my feelings in any way. When people are like, you need to get a thicker skin, it's like, no, I don't really care. It's just, I don't really understand the thought process behind it, because all you're going to get back from us is, cool, thanks, or a thumbs up, or like, people don't need to play the game right.
I think this video more so for me is just to, like, maybe draw attention to the fact of it, like, as opposed to, like, trying to fix it, because you're never going to be able to fix it. It's just maybe have a second, like, thought when you're doing these things of, like, oh, look, they made a mistake, I should let them know. And it's like, you don't have to.
You really don't.
You don't have to, because it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, again, to Jamie's point, when we play board games, all of the core rules and the core mechanisms, the things that are going to break the game if we do it wrong, we will get those right.
Yeah.
For the most part.
We'll try.
It's these little nuanced things of, like, well, at 1545, you moved your pawn, one space to the right, and you weren't allowed to do that at that time. Yeah. It's like, we're playing this live.
Yeah, we're literally playing a game like you would.
And it's easy to pause something and be like, oh, what did they do there? Yeah. Like, it's okay, though. You don't need to specify those things to content creators. Again, it's a bit different if it's a how to play versus a playthrough. Mm-hmm. But it seems like no matter the video type or video content type, people always want to make rules corrections. Yes. And that's the stuff that I'm like, just do it in your own head. Be like, oh, they made a mistake. Caught it. Cool, whatever. Yeah. And move on. Because again, I guarantee you, no matter how perfect you think you play board games and how many times you play board games, I guarantee you're going to make mistakes.
Especially if you're playing in front of a camera. Yeah. Trying to also be entertaining.
Teach people.
Make sure all the equipment is running. Like, I keep looking over here because our mic stopped working earlier, so I got to check. Like, there's all of these different things to, like, think of on top of that. But it's like, we started doing this because we enjoyed playing board games with our friends and family, and we wanted to share that love, and that's what we're going to continue to do. And we do this, like, I do this kind of professionally now, in that I get paid to do some videos, but, like, even if it's a paid video, like, we can't be perfect. And if we play a game completely wrong, will we refilm it? Yeah. Yes, if we've done it completely wrong. But if we make a couple of mistakes, I try to pop them up on the screen. And even when I do that, some people will still comment that I've done, that we've done something wrong.
And sometimes the corrections are wrong.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Oh my God. It's just like, oh yeah, actually, no, you're wrong. Yeah. But anyways, I just like, it's just been on my mind. And I think it's been on my mind recently because we did get an email with, like, a bunch of strategy feedback that it's like, oh, you never said that we were going to be good at playing
We never claimed to be, yeah. And I think for me, like, the overarching theme here is just, like, there's so much negativity in the world in general that I'm like, do we need to inject it into, like, every video we watch, or, like, tear down other people? Like, there's inevitably on our videos, there's people fighting in the comments about something. And it's just kind of like, can't we just like, again, if you don't agree with what we're doing or you don't agree with our values or like how we play games or if we get things wrong, you're entitled to just not watch us and move on.
Yeah.
You don't need to also tell us.
Yeah. And
that
we're not
you're
telling
leaving.
you that you can't feel that way.
Yes.
Because like we've always said this, and when we used to do the Share the Love videos, that was like a big part of it, that we're not for everybody. We know that. But there is somebody out there for you to watch that you're going to enjoy and you can relate to. And we're not saying that if you don't like the content or you don't like the playthroughs or whatever, like that's perfectly great and fine. I just don't need you to tell me.
That's the thing for me. It's like, you don't need to tell people you're leaving.
Yeah, we have so many comments that are like, oh, blah, 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 stupid idiots, unsubscribed. And it's like, you could have just left.
Yeah, like, you don't need
that.
to announce you're unsubscribing or not watching our content. Or that's fine. Go ahead.
It's totally fine.
It's like me being, again, in a like store being like, this cinnamon bun sucks. I'm leaving.
It's like, okay.
Everyone's going to be like.
Or if you walk into a bookstore, you're like, I hate reading.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great example. I hate reading.
It's like, why you gotta do that?
But anyway, I'm like, listen, experience the hobby how you want to experience it. But I just don't think
don't poo-poo on other people's.
You don't need to subject people to the way you want to experience the hobby. Just like we don't need to subject people to the way we experience the hobby.
Yes. And I want to mention too, because we're talking a lot about the content creation side, this also does leak into the real world. And I'm talking to the people who are like, can I see the rule book?
Yes.
Can I see the rule book? Are you sure you did that right?
Yeah. Don't do that.
Wait, can you explain to me exactly what you did to make sure that I know that you did it right?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that mid-game. Just, if that is a thing in your brain that you need to satisfy, wait until the end of the game. Or be like, hey, I'm just, like, I don't know. Just don't ever ask for the rule book. It's so demeaning.
I do think, like, if you think you're doing something wrong, and it's like, I don't really understand, can I see the rule book? You could do that, because people learn differently. So if, like, I taught you a game, and you're like, I don't think I understand what's going on, can I see the rule book? That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about, like, can I see the rule book? Because I think you did something wrong. Oh, like, I think we're doing this wrong. Oh, like, it's just annoying. Let's just play. Like, how we typically play is, someone like, are you sure we're doing that right? It's like, I don't know. We'll look later.
Yeah, we'll look after. And again, if it's not like breaking the game.
Yeah.
If it's some little like weird strategy thing being like, oh, I don't think you're doing that right.
Yeah.
Or whatever. We'll just wait. Just wait until the game's over. And then we'll check. Yeah. And then be like, oh, haha, yeah, we were doing that wrong. Oops.
Yeah.
We'll get it right next time.
But yeah, it's just like, it's just such a thing. It feels everybody needs to calm down. Even like when people are like, oh, this game, I don't like deck building. It's like, okay, I don't know. It's deck building I don't know, I just threw a deck building because we were just talking about it, but it's like, this is a flawed type of mechanic and it shouldn't be used, and it's like, to you. Just chill. We're adults playing with toys. It's soccer, Greg. It's soccer, Greg. Okay, calm down. Everybody needs to just calm
We're adults.
down. It does. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks some of the joy out of it. It does, definitely. And we have said numerous times, like, and we're not stopping doing this, but it's like, if this becomes unfun, then we're not going to do it anymore. Yeah. And parts of this have become unfun because of this. Yeah, it's definitely seemingly gotten worse. It's gotten so much worse over the last, I know some people might be year and a half. You know, there is definitely a correlation to our channel growing and getting more eyeballs on it and whatever. But like, I don't because I'm noticing it more in like our Discord community. Like, there's more people complaining about games that are coming out and they're not happy with, you know, A, B, and C that's coming out. I even noticed, like, with Van Ryder as an example, when they switched from doing like the big boxes to like the they're doing like quarterly releases, like, some people, it's as if we killed their cat. Yeah. It's like, this is not that big of a deal. And I know that part of it is just, again, to go back to, like, societally, things are challenging right now. Yeah. And people have
or require an outlet for frustration, and sometimes that's the case, but I just am like, no, this should be our solace. This should be our area to just be in our bubble and have fun with each other and laugh and joke around. But it seems like, in the last like year and a half, things have gotten way more tense.
It's so aggressive. With like games that are coming out and mechanisms and like themes and how people deal with the hobby and like X, Y, and Z. But anyway. It's a little bit wild.
Yeah.
The night is dark and full of terror. That's how it feels a little bit sometimes. But yeah, just have fun. Yeah. And if people make mistakes, it's okay.
I mean, if you're playing board games and it's causing you more stress than anything, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. Like, the hobbies are meant to be an expression and release of
an outlet,
anxiety and tension and frustration and whatever. And if it's not providing that for you, then maybe it's time you sit down and be like, should I be doing this?
It reminds me of that, like, there's a TikTok video of this interview where a girl is like yelling and she's like, I need to calm down. This is not that big of a deal. Because I like, and recognizing that, like, when something is triggering you as simple as somebody playing a card wrong, how silly is that? Yeah. It's like, what?
And listen, I'm guilty of that too. Not necessarily in board games, but I'm guilty of like little things setting me off. So I understand that completely, but I'm also...
Yeah, but you don't let them set you off on the internet.
No, and I'm also aware of the fact that that's a me problem.
Sure.
It's not a you problem.
Yeah. I think people also like, and I don't always think that this comes from a malicious place. No. I think most people genuinely are trying to be helpful. It's just that it's not helpful. But like even in like Jeff's video game streams where people will be like, oh, go over here. And they're so excited because they love the game and they want to help, but then you're ruining the experience for the person that's playing the game.
Yeah, so I actually have a rule on my stream that you're not allowed to provide that feedback unless I specifically ask for that. Yeah. Be like, hey, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Can you help me?
Like, I'm flagging you guys now. Like, somebody help. Yeah. Even in my Final Girl streams, I will always say, because another thing with like live streams and live plays and whatever, there is a 60-second delay on the chat. Yeah. And so you might tell us something. I've moved on. I've done so many things since then. And so I will always say now in my live streams, it's like, if I make a mistake, you're welcome to correct me. I'll see it in a minute later and I won't be able to do anything about it at that point.
It's also very challenging to not only just play a game and deal with the audience at the same time and pay enough attention to both. But then to, on top of that,
try to be
optimize?
strategic.
No way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I get very distracted by the chat. Yeah. Extremely so. Anyways, it was just a topic that was on mind. We'd love to hear kind of your thoughts in the comments. And I know some people are going to have different opinions.
Some people are going to go off on us.
And I think, like, as always, you are welcome to put whatever in the comments. Just be respectful and just know that we might come back and say, yeah, we disagree, or cool, thanks, or whatever. Yeah. It's our channel. We say whatever we want to. So, that's kind of what it is. But it was a topic on mind and I wanted to talk about it. Yeah. So that was our rant for today. Jeff is feeling better. We got to start filming some more videos. Coming up, I'm hoping to do a video about our 10 favorite games of the year so far. Yeah. Have we even played 10? No. Definitely we have. We've played a lot. Yeah. Anyways, that's everything we have for today's video. Put down in the comments your thoughts. We'd love to know. If you're interested in buying board games that you don't need to play perfectly, you should first start by checking your friendly local gaming store. And for us, that is
the Boardroom Game Cafe.
Heck yeah, it is. If you like what you see,
please subscribe.
Hope to see you again soon. Now we say goodbye. Goodbye.
There it is.
Well, you're matching me, though. What the heck? So rude. Oh no, my leg is stuck. Yeah. Need a hair. You need a hair?
I need a hair elastic for my minute.
What? I don't know.